It's a brilliant thing for young people to have ideas. It's what we want. We encourage young people to be a lot more entrepreneurial in their attitude. We encourage them to be a lot more open-minded. In fact, we encourage them to sort of not depend too much on government directly. Yes, we all continue to say that government has the responsibility for creating an environment that makes it possible for me to do the things that I need to do based on the responsibilities of government. As a young person, you've got to bear in mind that an idea itself must be viable. It's not a case of, oh, I've got an idea and government is standing in my way. How viable is your idea? The normal rules of business must always apply. You've got to evaluate, do I have a market? Do I have the product? Do I have the skill? Do I have the capability? Is the whole environment supportive of what it is that I want to do? And if you don't do your analysis well, you will step out and you begin to blame people for things that actually happen to be your own fault. It's very, very tight and it's very difficult. Now, the only way we can't blame government is to say that, look, government, because you have not created an environment for business to thrive, for enterprise to thrive, okay, it's therefore affecting the young people that are rising up. You see, as I mentioned earlier on, people tend to work as part of a series of activities that take place. If you want young people to be able to set up entrepreneurial projects or initiatives, it's for it to be part of a larger picture. I am providing service to somebody who's demanding it of me. Therefore, there's a huge organization that is carrying out a particular activity of which I can feed into it. But if that organization is not doing it, if the bigger enterprises are not active, if they're not performing because they too are facing challenges, then we reduce the possibilities for the young folks to do things. We tend to be also very unfair to young people in expecting them to get up and begin to do things. It is normal that we provide them with employment opportunities that allows them to grow and develop that skill that encourages you to go out and do things. But for you to leave university and leave school, and the first thing we challenge you to do is to go and set up your own business and begin to run your business, can be a bit tough because you don't have the experience, you have to learn on the job, and you don't have the kind of background that ensures that you can be successful in what you're doing. So on one hand, there is blame on the older generation of not creating these opportunities for young people. But having said that, even when you do decide to do things, there are proper ways for these things to be done. There are rules that you need to follow to have a good business enterprise. There are issues about your attitude, issues about being tough. You see, my final note is this. Whatever you want to do, always ensure you take something that you're good at, something that you have a passion for, something that you have what I call the competency for. And it might not necessarily be an academic thing, it might be a natural thing of yours. I'm a good communicator, I'm a good operator, I can arrange things, I know how to deal with logistics, I have a natural flair for electronics, I have all kinds of things. You just can never mind, the boundaries are limitless. But once you have decided that you have identified that which you have a passion for, I tell you, nothing will stop you. Nothing will stop you. So when you begin to say, well, this is standing in the way, that is standing in the way, I smile and say, you're not passionate yet. Because in as much as these things can create huge challenges for you, the point is your response to those challenges is going to be driven by your need to succeed. And you can't relax. It's a tough one, but who said people were successful through easy means? It's not always guaranteed.